Thanks for checking out the video. We're gonna do a guitar tutorial for Oh No by Wet Leg. It's a brand new song that just came out. It's got 3 chords, a couple different ways you can play it, and it's got some really cool melody lead lines on it too, and I'm gonna go over all of that. So please like and subscribe down below, and consider checking out the Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Let's get started. So let's go over the chords real quick for the song. It's gonna be B, D, and A. Those are the main 3 chords. There's a few different ways you can play them. I'm using the bar chord on 7 for B. You could also do a bar chord on the 2nd fret, or even just a 5 chord with the 5th and 4th string. For D, I'm doing a bar chord on the 5th fret. So first finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string. You can also do a straight ahead D chord here, or even a 5 chord in several places. And then finally an A chord, and I'm doing a bar chord on the 5th fret for A as well. And then you can also play an A in the first position, or even just a 5 chord. So first let's take a look at the rhythm part. It's going to be B, D, A. B, D, A. B and D are going to be quarter notes, and then the A is going to be a half note. So the whole intro will sound like this. You're going to play that pattern 3 times. And then for the last measure of that pattern, you're going to go back up to the B, and you're going to play triplet 8th notes, and it's going to sound like. So 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN. So that whole pattern is going to repeat 4 times in the beginning. Next, we've got a musical interlude after the first verse, and we're going to see this part a couple of times in the song. It's going to start on the 11th fret of the 1st string, then go up to the 12th fret of the 1st string, and then the 12th fret of the 2nd string. So it'll be. So it's going to do that 3 times, and then it's going to have a little walk down run. And it's going to go. So it's going to go 12, 12, 10, 10, 9, 9, and then you're going to hammer onto 10, hammer off to 9, and then 7. And that whole part is going to repeat 4 times. Next up, we've got another verse, same as the first. And we're going to go straight from there into another interlude, just like we did the first time. And that pattern is going to repeat 4 times. At 1 minute and 27 seconds in the song, we hit a break, and it's going to have a melody lead line. It's going to start on 14, and then it's going to go 12, 14, back to 12, and then to 11, and it's going to sustain for a few measures. Four measures after that initial melody line in the break, we've got another melody line. It's going to start on 14, and then it's going to go 12, 11, 11, 11, 12, 14. So and that note's going to ring out. The next 2 bars have a melody that's going to start way up on the 19th fret of the 1st string, and it's going to play 19, 17, 16, and then we're going to do a hammer on between 16 and 17. So we're going to go 16, and then end up back on 17. And then finally, we're going to land on the 16th fret of the 2nd string. So that whole part will sound like this. The next two measures are very similar to what we saw in the very beginning of the song, where it's going to go 11, 12, 12 on the second string. So it's 11 on the first string, 12 on the first string, 12 on the second string. And then it's going to have that rundown. One more time. And then at 149, 4 beats after the part that starts on the 19th fret, we're going to go right back to that similar motif where it's going to repeat. It's going to do that twice, and then it's going to go 11, 12, 11, 12, 14 on the first string. And then it's going to bend it up ever so slightly from the 14th up to the 15th, which is a G. So those 4 measures will sound like this. And as we get towards the final verse, we've got 8 bars that have a melody line, and it's kind of hard to hear exactly what's going on because there's 2 guitars playing. But what I'm going to do is sort of show you what sounds like maybe the best combination of all those parts. And it's going to be that similar motif. And then the run. And it's going to do that twice. And you can definitely hear some other parts going, and other guitars playing around with those similar melodies. So if you have 2 guitar players in your band, maybe check it out back and forth, trying some different lines. That being one of them. And then finally at the very end, the last verse, we're going back to just the rhythm guitar. With that triplet last measure, and that part is going to go twice all the way through, and then it's going to end on a B. Well, that was a quick lesson for Oh No by Wet Leg, brand new single by them. And if you're wondering what the distortion I was using on this one, it was a Warm Audio sort of Foxy Fuzz pedal. Really great sounding pedal that I got from work. So just kind of checking it out and having fun with it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe down below. We're trying to get to 1,000 users so we can monetize this channel and offer free one-on-one lessons to beginners and get them into some affordable instruments. If you'd like to learn more about that, please check out the Patreon down below. Leave any comments down below, any songs you might want to learn down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.